Hello and welcome back to Corey West Media. Today I am reviewing my own studio. So I used to photograph my clients at their houses. I used to take all of this equipment with me, these bad boys, without the ceiling tracking obviously. I used to take these to my clients' houses and photograph them and the products all in their home. Now this became really quite inconvenient and bulky, and I was literally rearranging people's houses to be able to get their photos. I mean, my clients were okay with it, but I wasn't comfortable with that at all. So when we moved into this place, we converted our lovely little man cave, which is what it used to be, into a photography studio. And here it is. So I use the Gemini Lighting. You don't need to get lighting like this. You can get much cheaper lighting off of Amazon or eBay that's just as good. You don't have to spend a lot of money on professional lighting at all, but this I've had for a really long time, a good few years now, and I can say they've been great. The bulbs last ages. I think I've only ever had to change one bulb, which is amazing, and I'm sure it's been well over 5 years that I've had these. I would say the studio fits a maximum of 6 people in here, which is fine because it's big enough for what I do. I do a lot of business headshots, so there's a lot of space for my clients to move around. The backdrops at the top are attached to the ceiling. They're not actually on a backdrop stand anymore, which actually became quite dangerous taking them to people's houses because I don't want any of my equipment landing on anybody that's there. But these backdrops are operated using a metal pulley, and they're just really easy to use. They're easy to change over. The only thing I need help with when changing them over is obviously reaching up and putting them back, because I'm sure, as you can tell, I also use different photographic modifiers. So there you can see the massive soft boxes. I actually have 2 that are attached to the lights. And I also love to use my barn doors as well. They're really good for low-key lighting. In the studio as well, I have a fan, so we can get some movement of the hair. I have different filters as well. So we can take these off and put a different modifier on, and we can have red lighting, or I think we have blue. Yeah, we have blue here, and I have lots of different colours as well. I've kept the walls a light grey. I don't tend to put anything on the walls because I don't want any unnecessary reflections, and if the walls were pure white, then there would be too much bounce back in my photos. Obviously the studio isn't open at the moment because of COVID, but if anybody does want to book in any business headshots for the future or get any feel-good photo shoots booked in for a few months' time, then I'm more than happy to get you guys booked in. The studio, look, it's so lonely, it's waiting to be used. My favourite thing about this studio is the ability to be able to move these lights around on the ceiling without anybody tripping up or falling over anything. Mainly me, I always seem to trip over anything, even if it's thin air, but these actually help so much. If people are bringing in some friends as well that are coming with them for a bit of moral support during their photo shoot, then they're not bundled into the corner of the room because there's so much equipment everywhere. So that's my studio, everybody. It's all right, I really love it. It's literally my little sanctuary. I get to make so many photos, so many little memories in here, and it's just great. I love it. I have a little tip for everybody who is struggling throughout the lockdown period is stay creative. You don't have to use expensive lights to take photos. You can use torches, you can use cheap ring lights. I've just bought a cheap ring light. I think it's like about £10 off of Amazon, and it's great. In my next video, I'm going to do a review on a very cheap, beautiful little ring light that I got off of Amazon. I believe it was only about £10, and you can make some great portraits out of that. It's good if you're doing blogging as well and making videos, and if you just want to get a really nice selfie, it's really great to use. So I'm going to be doing a review on that. But don't forget to stay creative and try and stay positive. Show me your equipment. What equipment do you have? If you're a photographer, what do you use? What is your favourite bit of equipment? Let me know. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys very soon. Stay safe.